Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are learning about an artist named Kandinsky. He believed that everything starts with a dot. Kandinsky made art that's what we would call abstract art. Abstract art is art that doesn't really look like anything in real life, but it uses shapes, colors, and lines. You can see Kandinsky showed a lot of emotion in his art. He was very inspired by listening to music while he created. We are going to start with a dot today, just like Kandinsky. You are going to need all of these things at your table. First thing, we start with our name on the paper. First thing. Then, once your name is on the page, you're also going to write your teacher's name on the paper. Let's say I was in Mrs. St. George's class. I could write Mrs. St. G, or I could spell out her name. I'll flip my paper over like a pancake so my name is on the back. You're going to need a water cup that's half full. We only fill it half full so that it doesn't spill. Then we are going to have a paint tray. You'll need to open the lid of your paint tray and set it right beside your paints. You'll also have a paper plate with the color pink on it, and you could even mix colors on it if you'd like. You will start with a dot in the center of your page. It doesn't need to be perfect or exactly in the center. Just try your best and guesstimate. Then you're going to need to rinse your brush when you change colors. See here how I have my brush all the way to the bottom of the water cup. I'm rinsing off the paint, and then I am going to swipe my paintbrush on the side to get rid of some extra water. Rinse and swipe. After, I am going to make an X on my sponge. That will help dry out my paintbrush so that my paints don't get really watery and soggy on my paper. After I'm done rinsing my brush and drying it off with an X on the sponge, I'm ready to change colors. We want to keep our paint trays as neat as possible. I'll go around and around, making what are called concentric circles. Concentric circles are circles that go around each other. I have a goal of filling my whole entire page using concentric circles. You can use whatever colors that you like the best on your paper. Maybe you only want to use cool colors, or maybe you only want to use warm. Maybe you really love the colors purple, pink, and yellow together. It is up to you what kind of color scheme or color combination that you like the best. Once you get to the edges of your paper, you'll notice you don't have room to make a whole circle anymore. That's okay, just paint the corners. When you're finished, you're going to close your paint tray, making sure that the lid is pressed on tight. You will throw your paper plate in the garbage can. You will bring your brush hair down in the wash brushes bucket by the sinks. Then you or your table partner will carefully, slowly walk your paint water cup to the sink, dump it out, rinse it out, and then refill it halfway full so that the next person has their paint water ready. You'll set it right on the black mat. Then you'll bring your sponge over to your third grade art cart, and you will put your paints there too. Next and last, you are going to put your painting not on the drying rack that has an X, but the one that says your teacher's name. You want to keep your messy mat under your picture today, and you are going to start at the bottom and work your way up. Please do not put your messy mat on top of someone else's picture. Then if your table is messy at all, you can grab a rag from the sink and wipe it down. If your hands are messy at all, do not wash them in the sink today. You are going to take only one baby wipe from this container at your table, wipe your hands off, and then make sure that your baby wipe is thrown away in the garbage can by the door. I do not want to see that you did not close the lid on your baby wipes. We want to keep them fresh for the next person. So you're going to carefully close the lid and put it back in your table bin.